Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sir Charles. Welcome, sir. All right. How's your trading? How's your QM? The QM revolution. It's all about the QM. Believe me. Okay? Because the QM, okay, that's the start of the reversal, right? So busy because I have no time. Yeah. All right. When you have time, then you can back test, okay? Because the first-hand experience is the best, right? You need to experience it firsthand so you will understand fully the strategy. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about understanding storyline. Okay. The storyline. Storyline means it's the start of the trend, either uptrend or downtrend. That's it. You need to understand the storyline. Okay. Storyline will give you, okay, the bias, right? That's the most important thing to understand when reading the chart, right? The bias. Where is it going? Is it going up? Is it going down? That's it, right? So you must understand the storyline, okay, in this strategy. Okay. So to review, okay, what are the types of SNR? Okay, if you can still remember. Sir Charles, tell me the types of SNR, what you can remember. In this strategy, you must learn very well the types of SNR, okay? Because there's different types. Can you remember some of those types of SNR? Can you remember? Yes, correct. Support becomes resistance. That's one. And there's a lot more. Okay. The first one you should always remember. The first one is the traditional SNR, meaning two candles, red, green, green, red. Traditional support, traditional resistance, green, red, red, green. That is traditional. Huh? Two candles, different type of color, green, red, red, green. Those are traditional. Traditional support, traditional resistance. Okay? SBR. You said SBR. Support becomes resistance. Okay, let's see. Support becomes resistance. Support, red, green. Breakage becomes resistance. Okay, what is the other one? RBS. Resistance becomes support. Resistance. It's always in the QM. Resistance, green, red, breakage becomes support. Okay? As no, this is RBS. Yes, RBS. You said SBR, so this is RBS. Resistance becomes support. Okay? Okay. What else? Of course, the very famous one, QM. QMSNR. Head, shoulder, neckline, breakage, back to the neckline, back to the shoulder, to the Titanic. Okay. And the head and shoulder. This is the left shoulder. Okay. Because this one, it became a QM because it broke this neckline. But sometimes it will not break this leg. It will stop here. It will make another right shoulder. And then it will go to the Titanic. Okay. But when you see the breakage like this of the neckline, then that is a QM. Head and shoulder is right shoulder, head, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But there's no breakage of the QM, okay? It will go there and then, okay, that's it. And the last one is, can you remember the last one? There is also the gap SNR, red, red, resistance, green, green, okay, gap SNR, huh? Gap SNR. And the last one is what, Mr. Charles? The last one is the multi-time frame, meaning, for example, in this support, you will go the one time frame lower, you will see the H4 support also there. So both of them in the same level. Okay? Maybe if you go to H1, you will find it there. Okay, so they're in the same level. That's why this thing is flying today because of the multi-time frame. Daily, H4 and H1 is there. H1 is there. Hello, Sir Anthony. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining. Hope you can catch up. So we are just reviewing the types of SNR, okay? First one, traditional SNR. Okay, like this, red, green, traditional support, green, red, traditional resistance, okay? The next one is RBS. Okay, so SBR support, red, green becomes resistance because there's a breakage. Okay, it's now be acting as resistance and resistance, green, red becomes support because there's a breakage there. So that's why when this candle went down there, it went up there because it's now acting as support. Okay, then the gap SNR, red, red, resistance, green, green, support. There's a support there. Gap SNR. And our famous QM, head, shoulder, neckline, breakage, went back to the neckline, went back to the shoulder, sell, 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 sell to the Titanic. And the head and shoulder, okay? This one is become the QM because there's a breakage of the neckline here, okay? But in the head and shoulder, you will find the left shoulder, the head, and this thing will just stop here and form a right shoulder, and then it will go to the downside, to the Titanic. That's the head and shoulder, okay? So those are the type of SNR, guys. Remember, the screenshot this now. You must understand what kind of SNR you are plotting in the chart. Traditional, support, SBR, resistance because support, RBS, gap SNR, head and shoulder, QM, and the multi-time frame. Multi-time frame, if this is the daily, red, green, support. Go one time frame lower, you will find a green, red also there on the H4. So now you have two time frame on the same level. One more, yes, you will find some H1 support there. So this level is now strong. You see, price cannot go down. It's this three time frame having a support here. That's why it's having a hard time, okay, to go to the Titanic. It's blocking. There's a roadblock. Okay, we call this a roadblock. There's three time frame acting as a support here, making it very strong. That's why on the New York session, okay, The Americans know what to do. This is a very good, strong support. We will buy here. Buy to the moon. Okay, guys, you must just with this line, okay, this horizontal ray, you are just plotting your SNR. Support. So you don't need any kind of complicated analogy. Just drawing the support and resistance. This is the best, okay, strategy. The one strategy to rule them all. It's the one strategy to rule them all, guys. Why? There is no stupid indicator. You see any indicator here? Stochastic MACD, moving average, nothing. That's why this is the Michael Jordan, okay, of all the strategy ever I ever learned in Forex. Okay? So now, once you have this, you see, just this multi-time frame SNR, MTF, okay? You will see daily H4, H1 support. That's why it's giving, it's like a brick wall. Okay? They cannot break this. So, okay, time to go to the moon. In the 30-minute, maybe, yes, you see, everything here is SNR. Red, green, support. I cannot go there in the 30-minute. And in the 15-minute, there's more here. Support. The roadblocks. It cannot go anywhere. And only way to go is to the moon. Okay, guys? So when you see this MTF, do not think of selling. Okay? Just think of buying. So when is the best time to buy? And you will apply all what we learned. The QM here. Some QM is happening here. Okay, if I will remove now all these lines, head, shoulder, neckline, breakage, okay, breakage, back to the neckline, buy, to the moon. That is the QM, guys. That is the QM. Every day in the GC, I'm always telling QM, guys, watch out for the QM. Heads up for the QM because it's the reversal. It's the best time to place your trade. If you started buying in the neckline, okay, long position, okay, you spotted it hit your neckline, you buy there. Stop loss below this head, okay? And did you see it went in? Okay, there are times, okay, there are times it can go to the shoulder, it can go, okay, that is one entry, okay, second entry, sorry, first entry in the neckline, okay, last entry to the head. You have three chances, but in this case, it only went in the neckline, not in the shoulder. Okay, this is the line, this is the shoulder. Sometimes it can go, but that's not the point. The point here is when to enter. Okay, so that's why, okay, I will show you something here. You see, why these people, okay, they are buying like crazy. Buy. Too much buying here. Why? Because they saw the QM there. And in this example, it went to the head. Yes, buy. Shoulder, buy. Neckline, buy. To the moon. Okay, guys, that's it. In the cell, in the cell example, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Let's find a cell example. Some good one, okay? So it will be clear for you. Hmm. Where is that? Let's go to the 4 hour maybe. Some clear ones, okay? So you will not get confused. Mm. My God, where is that QM? It should be everywhere. Oh, this one. Head, shoulder. You see, the shoulder is a resistance. Resistance, green, red becomes support. RBS. That is the shoulder. And then the neckline is here. Red, green, support. Breakage. What did it do? It went to the neckline. It went to the shoulder and almost hitting the head. Okay. There are times it will hit the head. It will hit this line. You can sell here. And my God, guys, you see? Okay, you are already selling here. You are already selling here, and then you are profiting. Okay. And then it went back again to the neckline. Do not buy. Sell again. Sell. Okay, to the Titanic. Thank you very much. Okay. 2,000 pips. My God, this is H4. Huh? Prepare for some deep pockets here, guys. Okay. But you are not. You see how many days this will take you? You started buying here. It reversed. You started selling here. Sorry. You started selling there. Okay. And then maybe here at this point. 42 bars, 9 days. My God, 9 days. Okay, I'm not even counting that one. So from here, maybe, yeah, maybe you catch it here. Yes, 43 bars, 9 days, 4 hours, guys. In just spotting the QM like that, and no more tension for 9 days. You are just watching because what you are targeting here. That time you are targeting the last one here. You can see into the left, you will target that support. Thank you very much. But it broke this, so it will now act as resistance. Now you can take partials of your profit here and start selling here again. Sell. It's acting as resistance. And then what you will target here, okay, because now this candle is going down, what you will target the next support. There, resistance becomes support. You see that? Gap SNR, gap SNR resistance, breakage, okay? Tap this, acting as support to the moon. And then what's the other support? Here also. That's why it's very strong. One support here and another support here, okay? And then this is another support, green gap SNR. You see? It's now breakage, support becomes resistance. Now it cannot go up there. What is the problem? This is the problem. Support, SBR becomes resistance. You see? Support becomes resistance. Okay, and until here, all this is H4 time frame. You will target all the support there. So you will just watch. Breakage, okay, it will be another resistance to the Titanic. And then you are targeting this next support. Thank you very much. $5,000. All this, my friend, all this H4 here, there's more here. Why it's going there? There is more there. Now we are here in this leg, in this price leg. Okay, could be a that's just an example. Okay, so you are targeting. Look for if there's no, so where is the support? Look to the left. Look to the left. In what month is this? January. My God, it's targeting now the January support 2026 here. Okay, until there is a rejection. You see, even now here maybe yes, because now we are in the daily multi-time frame. That's why it's going to the moon, because there's 3 time frame: daily, H4, and H1. Okay, time frame. Cannot go. Okay, guys. So very easy. Any question, guys? Everything has a story. That's why tonight we will discuss about understanding storyline. Storyline means it's the start of the bias to the upside or to the downside. Okay? That's all there is. You must understand the storyline. So, for example, daily, what do you see here? It's going down. Yes. But when you see a support forming here, red, green, so it should be support. Means this will now go to the moon. Yes, that's the idea. Means we are in the daily, you will say daily reject daily. Okay? What did it reject here? It rejected something here. Stop there, the body of the candle, it rejecting somewhere. So this is the resistance becomes support. RBS. Red, 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 resistance, breakage, support. So that's why it's stopping there. If you will say, maybe what about this? Yes, this is also support. Red, green, traditional support. Traditional support. You can say it's still rejecting there. So daily time frame, rejecting the daily. So that is the storyline. Now your daily should be bullish. Let's try that. Next candle. Next day. What is this? June 11, Thursday. So Friday, a very small candle, but it's green candle. It went higher. So next is Monday. Saturday, Sunday, there is no trading. Friday, right? 12 June, Independence Day. You see, because the storyline is bullish. Daily, reject daily. If it rejects something, it means it's reversing. Okay, so let's see now. So where are the resistance in the day? If you have a support, there should be a resistance. This is green, red. This is traditional resistance, right? It's a resistance. That's why it's closed down. But it can close inside this, not outside. Let's see what will happen on Tuesday. This is Monday. Tuesday. Okay, you see, it's stopping there. It's not closing there. Otherwise, there's a green candle, body candle close like this, but it's not, it's respecting it. Let's see what will happen on Wednesday. You see? This is now the daily reject daily resistance. If it's rejecting the same time frame, meaning this is now going down. You see? Daily reject daily reject daily to the upside, daily reject daily to the downside. Okay, it form a support there. Something here. Okay, price action is price action. Maybe buyers are started to step in here. They said it's enough. We don't want to go down anymore. So it closed. There's a support, but let's see. Because on the way up, there is a roadblock here. There is a gap SNR resistance there. You see, it went down because it wants to target the daily. Because you see, on the way down, there is a gap SNR here. Green, green, there's a gap SNR there. But it broke it. Okay, you didn't find any QM there. Okay, so it's going down. It will target the next support here. There is no other support in the middle of this candle. So it will target this. You see, guys, until it will reject some daily support again here. Why did it close there? Green, green, support. Green, green gap SNR support. Why it's stopping there? Because of that. You see, another support. Now daily support. Now a new daily support is there. Daily reject daily. Let's see. You see, it's going up there now. And this is June 30. Then today, this is the latest price action. So there was support. It went there. Okay, it went there. Okay, it's something, maybe an H4 resistance here. Let's see. If I will mark this, why it's stopping there? There is a H4 support there. Resistance there. Red, red resistance. You see? So what it will target? It will target the next H4. This is now, we are now in the H4. This is the H4 support here. This support. Okay. Red, green support. Stopping there. That's it, guys. That's about this strategy. It's all about the resistance and the support only. Okay, so you are now, okay, having a clearer understanding of this strategy, right? Because for the past 4 weeks now, I think this is the fourth week of this SNR Master Class. Okay, because guys, this is so profitable. Okay, so you see, guys, if I will remove again all the line here, let's go to daily. That time, this is our example, right? Okay, so mark your SNR support traditional. Okay, because if you only have one color line, it will be confusing if you go down to the lower time frame. You don't know where is the daily, where is the H4, where is the H1. So I'm color coding my line. My daily is black. So everything here is black. My H4, okay, is green. Okay, so red, red, this is green, this is H4. Okay, so you will get that green. There, now you have clear. Now you can see multi-time frame, daily and H4 on the same level. Okay, so watch guys what happens. H4 resistance. Maybe it will find something. Maybe it will stop here. Okay. Those are the roadblock. Okay, there it is. Another resistance, H4. Why it stopped there? Because it found some resistance here. Okay, could be this because the wick reached the wick there. So this could be that. Okay, so there's the resistance there. Okay, now watch guys, what happened. Okay, at this point, okay, you will now see it's now going sideways for many hours. Like this is like who knows, 2 days. Okay, June 15, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, well, until Wednesday, until there it really get because this is a higher time frame resistance, H4. In the H1, it looks like that. So watch carefully. If you go to M15, if you want really to have the sniper entry, okay, go to M5 or even M1. Okay, watch what happens, guys. When this thing's reaching the H4 time frame, okay, you will wait. What you will wait for? Tell me, guys, what you are waiting for? Because this is resistance, okay? But look, at this point, okay, it broke this because now it broke. It becomes a support, right? SBR, RBS, sorry. Resistance becomes support because there's a breakage there. So you are thinking, RBS or support, maybe it will come here, it will bounce there. We'll do something like this because RBS. But no, it broke there. Why it broke there? Always check the pattern, okay? In M5, it's look like that. Okay, there's a bit. It's like a QM, right? Because there's the neckline, there's the shoulder. Okay, but it didn't go back there as you expected. So if you will check all the time frame, okay, the more it will give you because the lower the time frame it will be noisy. Okay, but in the middle time frame like M30, M15, okay, you can see it clearly. Okay, a clear QM there. H1, it will look like that. There's the left shoulder, there's the head, there's the neckline. Okay, you see, head, left shoulder, neckline. Broke the neckline, and then you say, this is hundreds of pips. Don't FOMO. There's a lot of chance to find this QM. It will go to the neckline. Sell, 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 sell to the Titanic. Not you are not waiting, okay? You see, when you see like 50, 100 pips, oh, very nice. No, there is more. Thousands of pips there. You are playing with H4. When you play with the H4, you are playing H4 green. The green line is H4. You are playing with the H4. Expect H4 profit. It will only target the H4 green line you marked out. Okay, that time you didn't see this candle. You are just marking the support here, maybe a resistance here, a resistance there. So when it hit the resistance, what it will target? It will give you the QM. You will enter in the QM we spotted in the 1 hour. If you cannot find the QM there, yes, it will be very difficult because sometimes it's not giving you that. But to be more precise, yes. If you think this is a QM, okay, it broke the neckline, but there's too much noise here, okay? It didn't give you a good one. But there are times it will give you a clear QM also in the M5. Huh? Once this neckline is broken, it will go to the shoulder, start selling here. But this time it didn't go. It made a clear QM on the H1. Like this. Okay, guys. That's it. That's the storyline. Okay. The storyline going up here started there. In the daily, you mark your first support. Daily, reject daily. This will go up. So you are just buying. And it will target the roadblock there. Okay. Target here. See, if you mark, put a line here, that is a resistance there. It's stopping there. This is only weakening. Okay, in the in the daily, you can wait for this one candle to finish a daily. You are just staring at the chart. No, of course you will go to the lower time frame to find some entry, right? So maybe you find the QM there, and you can sell all the way down there. So in the H1, it will look like that. Okay, I found it. Thank you very much. Neckline broken. Neckline. Sell to the Titanic, guys. So that's it. Okay. So every time in the higher time frame in the daily, okay, for example, there's many example I can show you. Like this one here. Why it started? Why it's stopping there? Let's see. Resistance. Okay. It was a resistance. So that time when these two candles stop their lifetime, okay, this is the, so now you're saying you are in the daily, reject daily, maybe it's rejecting somewhere, something here. Okay, so what you will do now, you are only thinking of selling. Why? Right? So in the 5 minute, the next day, price action is like this. Okay, because we are always checking the lower time frame to enter, right? So this is the resistance. Okay, because there's an indicator here, trading session. Okay, you can clearly see what time is this. This is now 6 o'clock in the morning, huh? The next day, the new day. So what's the for the price action? So it was going up. Okay, this is typically Sydney. Okay, 750. Now Tokyo will open. You see what Tokyo is doing. You see, it hit that resistance there. Okay, retesting that. Okay, now you get the idea. Let's look at the price action. When you are in the area of the higher time frame, H4, okay, look what the lower time frame is doing. Head, shoulder, red, green. Huh? This is the shoulder. Where is your neckline? This is your neckline. Yes, it was a small one, but what to do? Look what it did. It broke the neckline. And you're saying, oh, is this the QM? Let's see. I'm FOMO. I'm FOMO now because I'm missing these hundreds of pips down. My friend, if you if you are missing out, why is going up there again? You are now going break even. You started selling there. Maybe you said, oh, it didn't reach the neckline, so I will now start selling here because I think this is a QM. But look, it went there. Now you are in negative. Now maybe break even, then negative, and now you are crazy. What is this price action? Because you are not patient. It will go to that neckline. 99%, I'm not saying 100%, 99%. This is the strategy of the QM. It wants to go and retest the neckline and the left shoulder. At least sometimes it will go to the head. And now you will sell here like crazy. Stop loss, manage your stop loss. I don't know, maybe in this, because this is a resistance. So you will put your stop loss above those wicks there. That is the time to enter, guys. And you will target Tokyo's low. I don't know what's your plan here. Okay. This is 1:6, my friend. Risk to reward. Target some support here. Red, green support. That's your trade plan, my friend. TP hit. That's it. Okay, guys. I think I've explained now to you in detail how to enter on this kind of time frame. The higher the time frame, I mark it in green H4. Watch the price action what is doing. It will give you some QM pattern there. It will always give you like I'm not saying 100%, but 99%. Okay, it will give you some QM pattern. Let's see some other example. Last example. Maybe here. Okay, you are marking this one. Okay, you see this in your 4 hour. Okay, this is my resistance. What will happen now? Look what price action is doing. What time is this? This is okay, morning. Okay, Sydney. Okay, maybe this is the left shoulder. You see, every time you are training, practicing, now you are seeing the left shoulder automatically because the higher one should be the head. Hmm? Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is now the left shoulder. Okay, but you are not placing your trade yet. It's going sideways. You are not placing your trade. Where is the clear QM? Okay, this is 2 o'clock. Okay, in the afternoon. Where is the QM? London. It's going sideways like crazy in this day. But strategy is strategy. See, if you will start to sell here, you are now trapped inside this price action until you spot the QM. So some days are very bad. Look at this price action. Okay, now this is a very bad price action on that day. Oh my God! You see, but you see, if you will, could be the way I zoom in or zoom out my chart. That's why we didn't find a clear QM. But let's see carefully. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, it is here. It's a clear QM is here. Okay, in the New York session, head shoulder, neckline. When it broke this neckline, it always wants to go to the neckline and test the right left shoulder and almost hitting the head, huh? So at this point, this is a QM pattern, guys. Sell. Sell like crazy, like this. Buy like crazy, sell like crazy. You see? To the Titanic. But you see, some price action on this day is very choppy. It's going sideways, and finally, at around the next day, 6 o'clock, it went down to the Titanic. So that's what I mean. Okay. Let's see again in the 4 hour. Oh, some crazy price action here in this time. Huh? Let's see. This is a good drop here. Let's see this. Green red resistance, right? At that time, you are only seeing this, right? If you are in the 5 minute, this is Asia's finish. Okay, this is 2 o'clock. London. You see there? Didn't you see it now? Now I'm training you to see the QM. Head, shoulder, neckline. Breakage of the neckline, went back to the neckline, test the shoulder, sell to the Titanic. And it's happening when? At the beginning or the opening of the London session. You see, guys? In this time, on Asia, same thing here. Head, shoulder, neckline, breakage of the neckline, test the shoulder, sell. Maybe in the 1 minute, it will show you something. When you are in the H4 level, okay, this is our green line H4 resistance. Check the QM pattern here, guys. There is something going, something is cooking here. Something is cooking here, guys. If you will just see it clearly, okay, you will see the QM there. This is not much of a drop, but there's a QM here, guys. Where is it? Head, shoulder, neckline. Breakage of the neckline, test the neckline, back to the shoulder. You see? And it started to sell here. Here, this is also, you can catch this kind of things. This is like, how many pips is this? 369 to 360? Okay, that's almost 100 pips. If you will include the week here, this 100 pips drop. Okay, here, is this a QM? Green, red, head, shoulder, neckline. Watch carefully. Breakage of the neckline. Oh, you're now saying FOMO. It went there and touched this neckline again. Then sell here, sell. Okay. At least I have two entries because sometimes it will go to the left shoulder. It will go to, at this time, it only went to the neckline, but it went to the neckline. Okay. That's the secret sauce there. Sell. Okay. To the Titanic. You see? You are not waiting, okay? You don't have now, you know. When you see this green line, you mark in your resistance, watch the price action, what the lower time frame is doing. And this is in the 1 minute. Okay, it went to your 4 hour resistance. Watch where is the QM. Ah, QM, okay, sell. Went there, okay. New QM, okay. Went to the neckline, sell again. Okay, guys, that's it. Okay, so that's how the storyline is all about. Okay, when it's rejecting the higher time frame, it should reject the same time frame. Okay, daily reject daily, H4 reject H4, H1 reject H1. So if it rejected the made a support, it will go to the next resistance upstairs. Okay, just like in our example. And then when it hits something, you will find a QM there. Now it will reverse. Just like this. It hit the H4 resistance there, time to go down. And in a London session, make the QM there, time to go down. That's it, guys. Okay. Always the QM. The QM is the only thing you see. You are entering in the sniper entry because of this QM pattern only. Is the secret sauce of all the secret sauce, guys. Okay. When you get the hang of this spotting this QM pattern, and you are hitting your higher time frame level like H4 resistance, daily resistance, watch the lower time frame what is doing. Like in the M5, M1. If you don't spot it in the M5, go to the M1. If you spot it there in the M5, then it's good. If not, M15, depends on you. If there is a QM, okay, if I will remove this in the, say, remove all these lines. My God, why is not my God, guys, it's not removing it. In M15, head, shoulder, neckline. Broken the neckline, you see, without this candle, is this a QM? It's a QM because it's lower than this low, this red candle here. It's broken it. It's broken. It's QM. And then another M15 candle went to the neckline, okay, almost hitting the left shoulder to the Titanic. Sell here, start selling here. You are going negative, yes, but you are in the 15 minutes. So if you want to be more precise, okay, this is your 15-minute, sorry, this is your neckline. Okay, it broke in the neckline. Tap the neckline exactly there, you see? Sell. That's it, guys. To the Titanic. The best sniper entry to enter, guys. Okay? So, practice this. Always practice, okay? Keep practicing and you will be so profitable in the very near future, guys. Okay? This is where the money is, believe me. Okay? When you see this neckline, start selling there. Okay, Mr. Charles, welcome back. When you see this neckline, okay, brokerage of the neckline, it went to the neckline, start sell there. Stop loss, you can manage, you can put it there if it's not good. If it's going to your left shoulder, okay, adjust it. But that is the way, okay? There's three entry points here, neckline, shoulder, head. And then you just manage your stop loss, okay? If you can manage this, then it's very good. You are not even in the 1 minute, okay? I think you can manage this with your fund and just target, okay? Asia's low here, for example, some support there, this support, some support there, TP hits. Okay. So thank you all guys for coming. Sir Anthony, Mr. Charles, thank you, sir. Always keep practicing this strategy, guys, okay? Because this is the one strategy to rule them all. Okay. This is the SNR strategy. So until next time, guys, next Thursday, hope you will join me once again and discuss more about this strategy until you get profitable. Okay, guys. So thank you for coming and a good night until we meet again. Bye bye.